Am I the a-hole for not letting my best friend have her wedding on my property after being uninvited? One of my 29 male best friends, Carla 31 female, is getting married soon. It's only meant to be a small backyard type of wedding, but they've been planning it for a few months now, and originally it was supposed to be on my property. They wanted it because it's private, has lots of open space for the reception, a nice view, and the house could be used for them to get ready and stuff. Of course I said yes. She and her fiance Rick were very happy. Thing is, Carla and I do have a history. We went out on off in college, but decided to stay friends. Then I met my wife. We got married. Carla met Rick, and now here they are. Now my wife knows I went out with Carla back in college and she didn't care. Carla still went to our wedding and everything. I never knew if Rick was told or not. It's not my relationship, therefore not my business to say anything, so I never did. Rick found out recently, and not in the best way. Not sure how, but from what I heard from friends is that one mutual friend told him no idea why we used to date. Not only that, but apparently Carla said a couple years ago she was still in love with me when she was already dating Rick. Don't have actual confirmation if that's exactly what he was told. All Carla's told me is that Rick was told about our past and he's angry at her for never saying anything. It became quite a drama and didn't hear from her for over a month until now. She told me they are going to couples counseling and that the wedding is still on. But Rick requested that I not attend. It sucks, but I totally get why he wouldn't be comfortable. Then I asked the obvious question. Where are they going to hold the wedding then? To my surprise she said they still want it at our place. Rick said so too, and in my mind I'm going, he doesn't want the guy who dated his fiance years ago at the wedding, but still wants the wedding at his house. My wife and I are expected to just not be at our home that weekend. And I told Carla no, they're going to have to find some place else, since we are not going to simply leave our home to them for the weekend. Not only for safety reasons, but it just doesn't make sense. Rick doesn't want me around because he's not comfortable, but is comfortable enough to have their wedding at my house. They really want their wedding here though, and because of that I've been bugged by not only her, but also Rick and some friends who think I'm being a petty asshole for not letting them have the wedding here anymore. Honestly don't think that I am. It just doesn't make sense at all to have to leave our own place for a wedding we are no longer welcome to, and leaving our home totally vulnerable. Still being accused of sabotaging the wedding, and Rick believes it's the least I can do after everything. Am I the a-hole? Holy cow, you're not the a-hole. Rick believes it's the least I can do after everything. After what? After he found out his fiancée said she still had feelings for you. After he got mad at his fiancée for hiding details from her past because she knew he wouldn't like them. After you broke up amicably with her long before they got together, moved on, got married to a different woman, and were going to do them a huge favor. The things he's mad about are all things Carla did. He's displacing his anger onto you as a safe target because he doesn't want to break up with her and doesn't know how to work through anger and trust issues in a healthy way. Therefore it has to be your fault somehow. Hopefully their couples therapist will work out what's going on and help him get through it to a more healthy mindset. But that's not your problem. And neither is the question of where they're going to hold the wedding now. That Rick's completely torpedoed the original plan. I agree, this sounds like misdirected anger and insecurities on Rick's part. Your partner not telling you they dated their best friend for 2 years and having to find out from some third party is bound to cause insecurities. The OP also mentions that Carla was apparently telling people she was still in love with him while dating Rick. Rick is probably wondering if Carla really does just see the OP as a friend now. But it's easier to be angry at the friend of his girlfriend than his girlfriend, who he loves herself. Now different people have different tolerance levels for their partners being friends with their ex. Some people fall into never being friends with exes category. Some people are cool with being friends with exes, but not close best friends. And some people are cool with whatever. Ideally, you date someone who shares your opinion. Rick believes it's the least I can do after everything. Rick is sick if he thinks A, his fiancée never dated anyone before him, B, she didn't stay friends with old boyfriends, C, he can get someone's home as a wedding venue while not allowing the owners to attend the wedding. You are under no obligation to provide a free wedding venue to these people under these circumstances, because you have not, in fact, done anything wrong. I pity Carla. If she marries the guy, you're not the a-hole. You're not the a-hole. Rick can go kick rocks. You can't uninvite the person supplying the venue for free and still expect to use the venue. You and your home are a package deal. Stick to your guns. You are right. In fact, I would not let them use your house now, even if he came begging and apologizing to you for being jealous. Because he would only be apologizing because he needs your home, not because he was sorry for how he has acted. You're not the a-hole. What a bizarre ask. There's really no downside to not allowing it. It'll create space between you and Carla and Rick. If he's that much of the jealous type, space is a good thing. It's a good litmus test to see which friend you need to cut off. Anyone who thinks you should allow them to hold a wedding at your house when you've been uninvited, you probably don't need to be friends with that person. You're not the a-hole. I totally understand Rick's discomfort over Carla hiding that you two dated, and it's made worse by the fact that he may know she said she was still in love with you when they started to date, but expecting to hold their wedding at your home while kicking you out for the weekend and uninviting you is really ballsy and outrageous. If he is that uncertain whether his fiancée has lingering feelings for someone who's now married, then they shouldn't be getting married, at least not now. Rick is displacing some of his anger towards Carla onto you because he loves her and wants to forgive her for keeping the relationship a secret. You have done nothing wrong. Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing for more videos.